Yo, what is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Hello if this is the first time finding the channel. So you joined me and Megs here on Father's Day, but don't worry, we're not doing father things. Sorry Dad, I've had to rearrange lunch. Anyway, today's going to be a full behind the scenes of a stock collection. We're heading to Melton Mowbray, which is like Nottingham way, a bit further across. It's over 3 hours each way. However, apparently that's a place where the pork pies come from, because every time I've mentioned it, people keep saying pork pies. So Megs is coming along for the road trip as well. However, she said we're not going anywhere until we get a breakfast. We're going to have a bit of Greggs. You in the UK will know. For anyone outside the UK will not know. What's Greggs, Megs?
A bakery.
A bakery. Let's get some Greggs. So yeah, just because I share everything with you all back home now, friends, that's how I see you all. This is my recent purchase, a 2000 E39 530 diesel BMW on X5 wheels. I'm completely in love with this vehicle. I was actually 9 years old when it came out. I always wanted one back then. So basically, we've gone and got one. It's a perfect daily driver, 94,000 original miles. But anyway, Greggs is like a staple of the UK, if I'm honest. Little bakery, it's cheap, it's easy, it's convenient. So we've gone for a little breakfast batch. It is currently not even 8:30 in the morning. Bacon, sausage and egg, white coffee and a hash brown. I know you're here for the toys, but I'm selling you the journey along the way so you can see what we get up to, because many of you have said you enjoy it. Anyway, Greggs. So we've had the Greggs. Megs, you happy?
I am happier now.
So what we've got to do now is leave our little village, drive across to Bridgend, go collect my van because I keep it at my parents' house, give the old man his Father's Day real quick, well, his Father's Day card even real quick. Scratch cards, that's the only thing you want. There was scratch cards. Also, do you know you can't buy more than 10 scratch cards at a single transaction now because of gambling laws? Crazy, isn't it? But you can walk around the corner and buy another 10 in the shop next door. I don't know, that's how the UK works. So yeah, we're going to jump in the van and then we're going to be heading and picking this collection up. Fingers crossed. You know, when you go into view a collection, I know some of the things that are there because a gentleman used to buy off me regularly for years, and I think it's time to give it up. He's had his fun, that sort of thing. But you know, it's that risk now, isn't it? You're going to invest 6-7 hours into your day just driving, and you don't know if you're going to get it or not. So fingers crossed. This BMW, this is why I'm bringing this little bit up now, right? Because I'm praying to different gods at the minute now. Basically, this BMW was owned by an elderly Hindu company for like the last 13 years of their life. So I've kept their gods in here, including, show them this, Megs, little Ganesh on the dashboard here, if you can kind of make it out. Yeah, you got him. So now, also my good luck charm. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go get the van and let's get on with the road. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Oh, thank you, boy. Coming in.
So I know most people these days have boxes or bags, but it doesn't hurt to go with some boxes prepared just in case. So there we go, 180 miles, 3 hours, 2 minutes. Hopefully we're going to be all right with traffic. Megs, we are bang on the time for where we need to be as well. Yeah. I told him midday, so perfect. Any other thoughts?
No, let's just get this road trip done.
Put him on the spot, innit? Yeah. Let's get going. Wasn't that pretty sweet though? Triumph TR40. If only you knew a boy that sells vintage toys that could get you a little die-cast replica of one of those. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. So we're literally just having a quick stop. We are at some services by Leicester, I want to say. It was actually in here doing an abandoned car graveyard earlier in the year, but we're literally 22 minutes away from where we need to be. But I think nipping to the toilet will make things a bit more refreshing. Plus it ain't going to be on my mind when I'm trying to work out prices for stock and stuff. So yeah, little break. So the moment of truth, this is literally what it all boils down to. We're less than a mile away. Let's keep our fingers crossed we can get this collection purchased. Otherwise, we've just come on a nice road trip to do nothing today. You know exactly what I'm saying. go. You're gonna have to wait and see this collection, but we've purchased it. I don't really like to film around people's houses, if you know what I mean, privacy and all that stuff, but what an amazing gentleman. I won't say his name just in case he doesn't want me to, but it was a pleasure to meet someone after all the years of dealing back and forth. This collection, stunning. We'll get home, we'll get it out on the table, but something that he did for me, and it's blown my mind, Meg's probably the same for you too.
Yeah, so nice.
He got us a pork pie. He said you can't come here without having a pork pie, and it's amazing because me and Megs were looking, and it was actually closed. The shop was where we could pick them up on a Sunday, so we've got one. We can have a little snack on the way home, Megs. What are you saying?
Yeah.
But there we go. We've got 3 hours 17 minutes now until we get back home. We'll unload the van, and then we'll show you what all this is like, and hopefully the filming is okay. If it's not, drop it in the YouTube comments below. Megs, you're fired.
Hard.
But yeah, on with the show. It's a little bit of cuteness though, isn't it? Mate, I'm loving the Ghostbusters little album on this too. So what did we decide, Megs? It was time for a little snacky snack.
Snack.
And the snacky snack you wanted is the other side of the motorway.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work too very well, but this place smells exactly as you would expect it to smell also. Like the 1970s if it had a smell. We've absolutely decided these machines are a bit more painful than actually going up to the counter, but this is what they wanted to do apparently these days. We have it, Mix.
I'm having the same as you.
You're having the exact same. We're almost the same person, look at that.
No, buddy.
So there we go, we've made it back home. Not a bad little shift, Megs. What we've been, about 8 hours or so, something like that. Excuse the mess in here, we've had fantastic tunes the whole way. I make the best playlists. I'm hoping we can see how far we've been. Does it tell us the distance we've drove? 6 hours 20 minutes worth of drive in today, so the in-between has just been messing around. Let's turn this hot rod off. Let's throw Megs those keys, but she's thrown straight on the floor. And let's have a little first tease of what I've purchased today. What's in the van? What's in the van? So here we go. There's mixtures of everything. A lot of the old stuff is actually buried down. EVs, you gotta watch them. You can't even hear them. That's nice. Holmes Record recovery vehicle. Love the artwork on those boxes. This, right, there's got to be, I don't know, 100, 150 sort of Lesnies. They're all packed layered, and at the bottom there's actually all Matchbox mint in their boxes down there. Some really nice one like the Cooper set, etc. We've got another box of all sorts here. Let me just move some of these out of the way, just to give you a first little teaser of them. Some nice dinkies, of course. Lovely era. We'll have a proper look when they're on the table anyway. But, ooh, ever ready. Oh, the condition on that. I can remember selling in these models over the years, so it's sometimes it's a bit bittersweet when you get them back, I guess. But you know, they've come back to a good home, and now I will enjoy them until I find them another good home. Literally, that's how it goes. Oh, almost lost that tractor. That's stunning, that is. Harder to find as well. The condition is literally mint in the box. Some more dinkies here. Let me just move some of these, because there's a reason why I'm doing this. Oh yeah, see what I'm saying? All the bottom of the boxes are actually full of old stuff. Now they are all mint in the box. You've got some stunning Matchbox down there. Let's gently just push these here. Quite a nice collection, you know. There's something for every budget in here, if I'm honest. Again, all the stuff in the bottom, some lovely stuff. You've got another one of these sets. I've gone from having none of those the Scammer sets to having, I don't know, is that the fourth one this year? So we're doing all right. Some cheaper stuff in there. Loose is always good. Bread and butter stuff. There's some Corgi Dinky Matchbox in there. Do you know what? As nice as mint box stuff is, I always get excited over loose stuff. Again, a little bit of everything going on in there, and a little bit of everything going on in there too. So I think that was a productive. little drive. What are you saying, Megs?
It was.
So let's get all this out on the table now, so we can film a proper video, a little bit more in depth, you know. But I hope you're enjoying the little behind the scenes of what we're up to. So here's some of the models laid out on the kitchen table, as much as I could literally get out. As you can see, right, there's a wide range of beautiful things. You look at the condition on these Matchbox. Don't forget, the full in-depth video will be on the channel, which is probably already on there. Go check that out if you already haven't. But look at some of these. There's some stunning examples in here. I've been saying to people for the last couple of years, if you've been watching the videos, this era of Matchbox is definitely on the up, as is the Superfast. That comma truck is beautiful. We've got some lovely Fodens in here. The Ever Ready that you kind of seen already in the back of the van. I've tried to put a little bit of everything out. This is nice as well. The end flap is actually in the box too, so that can go with it. Some of the 150 trucks, literally just, there was no method in my madness. I just put some of the random ones out there. Some beautiful things, some really nice sets. This is full of 150 trucks and some other loose models. We've got some other trucks in there. We've got some lovely loose stuff in here, which this stuff gets me the most excited. I can't help it. As you can see, a little bit of everything going on. Nice, it's got the Mighty Hunter in there, the non-military version. A couple of Matchbox, Corgi Dinky, another Holmes Wrecker. This is the tray of all those Leslies. There's actually more than this as well, but this is a couple. I've carefully just kind of put them in there. Even stuff like this condition, this desirable stuff. You know what I mean? Not everyone wants mint box, so these will sell quite well. And to be fair, they will be quite cheap also. I was just looking at the Volkswagen, see if it's the one where it was misspelt on the base. But look at some of these. So what I'll probably do with these is the best individual ones, condition ones, will be sold individually. The rest will then go as a job lot. You know, like things like that. That's stunning even in that condition. Very, very nice. Very happy about it. I always love these caravans too. So yeah, I think we definitely did good. So there we go. We're ending this video.
Yeah.
Literally where we started it. In the old granddad car. I do love this thing. Big up to Ganesh down there. Obviously, give us some Hindu luck. That's why the gods are staying in this vehicle. We're saying next productive day?
Yeah, it was.
Very, very productive day. You've seen some of the stuff, obviously. There'll be a full in-depth, closer-up video where we look at some of the stuff on the table. That's probably dropped before this one, to be fair. So, thank you for watching that one. Thank you for watching this one. All that good stuff, isn't it? But, yeah, chasing the dream always. Said 15 years now I've been doing this, and the excitement never gets old. It was nice to meet my buddy as well, who sold us the collection. Obviously, I appreciate the purchases that he did over the years, and it's nice now to be that little temporary custodial of that stuff again now until we find it more forever homes. Try not to keep one or two things, but I always end up, can't help it, you know, it's got to be done. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning into this video. Obviously the behind the scenes are still ironing out the kinks as we go, working, you know, what works, what doesn't work, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. Let me know in the comments below, and if you've sat through it this time, Megs, what are they?
I don't know.
What are they, Megs? True die-cast heroes. How about that? What are they?
They are true die-cast heroes.
There we go. Drop it in the comment below if you're a true die-cast hero. I love putting it on the spot. But anyway, until next time, we done, baby?
We're done.
Thank you very much, and I shall see you in a video very, very soon. You know exactly what to do.